that grow so fair, all dingle into adorn. Greater are none beneath the sun than oak and ash and thorn. Sing oak and ash and thorn, good sirs, all of a midsummer morn. Surely we sing of no little thing in oak and ash and thorn. Oak of the clay lives many a day, forever a day has began. Ash of the loam was a lady at home when Brute was an outlaw man. Thorn of the downs saw New Troy town, from which was London born. Witnessed here by the ancient tree of oak. Of all the trees that grow so fair, all dingle into adorn. Greater are none beneath the sun than oak and ash and thorn. Sing oak and ash and thorn, good sirs, all of a midsummer morn. Surely we sing of no little thing in oak and ash and thorn. Oak of the clay lives many a day, forever a day has began. Ash of the loam was a lady at home when Brute was an outlaw man. Thorn of the downs saw New Troy town, from which was London born. Witnessed here by the ancient tree of oak and ash and thorn. Who that is old in churchyard mould, he breedeth the mighty bow. Alder for shoes do wise men choose, and beech for cups also. But when ye have killed and your bowl is filled, your shoes are clean outworn. Back ye must speed for all that ye need to oak and ash and thorn. Ellen she hated mankind and waited till every gust be laid, to drop a limb on the head of him that anyway trusts her shade. But whether a lad be sober or sad, or mallow with ale from the horn, he'll take no wrong where he lieth along near oak and ash and thorn. Oh, do not tell the priest our plight, or he would call it a sin. But we have been out in the woods all night, a conjuring summer in. And we bring you news by word of mouth, good news for cattle and corn. Now is the sun come up from the south with oak and ash and thorn. Sing oak and ash and thorn, good sirs, all of a midsummer morn. England shall bide till judgment tide by oak and ash and thorn. A minor. Man in the long black coat. Birds are chirping, the grass has grown high. There's a soft cotton dress on the line hanging dry. Window wide open, forest of trees, bent over backwards from a hurricane breeze. Not a word of goodbye, not even a note. She's gone with the man in the long green coat. Somebody seen him hanging around at the old oak tree on the outskirts of town. He looked into her eyes when she stopped him to ask if he wanted magic water from a jeweled flask. Somebody said from the ancients he'd quote, there was moss on the man in the long green coat. The wise one was talking, there's advice he'd give. He said every man's happiness depends how he lived. You cannot depend on others to be your guide, when it's you who must keep yourself satisfied. They ain't easy to swallow, it sticks in the throat. She gave her heart to the man in the long green coat. There are no mistakes in life, some people say. It's true, sometimes you can see it that way. People don't live or die, people just float. She's gone with the man in the long green coat. There's mist on the water, it's been there since June. Tree trunks uprooted neath the high crescent moon. Feel the pulse and vibrations, the rumbling force. Something is out there hiding in the dead gorse. She never said nothing, there was nothing she wrote. She's gone with the man in the long green coat. She's gone with the man in the long green coat. D. The sun is gone down and the sky it looks red, and down on my pillow where I lays my head, I lift up mine eyes for to see those stars shine, and thoughts of my true love still runs in my mind. The sap is gone up and the trees they will floor. We will branch them all around, boys, and clap in the saw. We saw them asunder and tumble them down, and there we will float them all on the cold ground. Our sides we will handle and boldly we'll swing till the very next meeting that's now coming in. We'll cut down the grass, boys, and carry it away. We'll first call it good grass and then call it hay. Now haying is over and harvest draws near. We will send to the alehouse to brew some strong beer. We'll cut down the corn, boys, and roll it along. We'll take it to the barn, boys, to keep it from harm. Now harvest is over and winter's coming. We'll jump in the barn, boys, and thresh out the corn. Our flails we will handle and boldly we'll swing till the very next meeting that's now coming in. There's a boy to his whip and a man to his plough. We will plough up the ground, boys, and throw in our corn. Here's health to our master and ladies all around. Here's health to the jolly ploughman that ploughs up the ground. The sun is gone down and the sky it looks red, and down on my pillow where I lays my head, I lift up my eyes for to see those stars shine, and thoughts of my true love still runs in my mind. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Forester D. C.
You're fighting against all bird song and all the
Sorry,
The
birds.
train goes past on Wednesdays.
Forest of Dean, oh oh my home, Forest of Dean, where I belong. In the dead of the night, in the still and the quiet, I slip away like a bird in flight, back to those woods, place that I call home. It's been years now since I left there, and this city life has about got the best of me. I can't remember why I left so free, what I wanted to do, what I wanted to be, but I can sure remember where I come from. Forest of Dean, oh my home, Forest of Dean, where I belong. In the dead of the night, in the still and the quiet, I slip away like a bird in flight, back to those woods, place that I call home. Well, I paid the price for the leaving, and this life I have is not the one I thought I'd find. Let me live, love, let me cry, but when I go, just let me die among the friends. Remember me when I'm gone. Forest of Dean, oh my home, Forest of Dean, where I belong. In the dead of the night, in the still and the quiet, I slip away like a bird in flight, back to those woods, place that I call home. Home, home, home. Oh, I can see it so clear in my mind. Home, home, home. Oh, I can almost smell those larchwood pines. In the dead of the night, in the still and the quiet, I slip away like a bird in flight, back to those woods, place that I call home. Home, home, home. Thank you.
Thank you. Janice, lively. Yes?
Yes.
That was great. Oh, lovely. Thank you. Yeah, we've just, we heard it just as we, about halfway down. I could just, and then it was lovely because it got loud and loud as we came round the corner.
Lovely, thank you.
I could see a bit of magic. Yeah.
Good,
Very nice.
thank you.
Do you want to say a little bit about yourself?
Well, we're husband and wife duo.
At the moment.
And we do all kinds of varying musical events. We went to an acoustic session last night in Ross-on-Wye. We do open mic sessions. We run acoustic sessions in the George in St Breville's. We perform for like music memory cafes for people with Alzheimer's. And anything really. We've got such a repertoire of songs, we can drag anything out of the hat for. Yeah, and we go under the name of Lightly Tuned.
But we want to have a little look at what we've been doing.
Yeah, I'd love to. Yeah.
Great,
Yeah.
lovely.
But thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
I love your outfit.
Ah, thank you.
Hat.